Today we have this beautiful 2022 on a 71 registration Audi RS3 carbon black saloon. In my opinion, the saloon is the cooler looking version of the RS3. It's a really popular body shape and a very practical car to use every day. And this particular example, as you can probably already see, is fitted with a full Maxton design exterior kit. So it just gives it that much more aggressive stance. It's a really good looking example. And we'll point out all of those bits as we go around the car. But a lovely specification. The car's finished in Daytona Grey Pearl. So again, a very famous Audi colour and a really good one to contrast the carbon fibre bits and the gloss black bits on the car as well. But starting at the front end here, you'll see being a carbon black, everything is blacked out. So the front badges, the RS3 badge, the Matrix grille, all finished in gloss black. And then because it's a carbon version, you've got lots of carbon fibre bits around the car as well, which we'll show you whilst we go around. But first of all, this front Maxton splitter, as you can see, much more aggressive, sticks out a good couple of inches from the front of the car. And these Maxton side blades here as well. All of the Maxton kit is fully removable and will not leave any sort of holes in the bodywork or anything. It's all been fitted professionally in a way where it can be fully reversed if it's not to your liking. But up front here, again, Matrix LED headlamps, and these will do quite a cool RS3 animation in those sort of checkered flag section there, and then the daytime running lights on there as well. Very powerful LED headlamps. Coming around the side, we've got these 19-inch matte black alloy wheels. And again, another thing that I quite like about these RS3s is even though they are on big wheels, the tyres, you can see the tyre still sticks out from the wheel, so it protects the wheel, and you've still got a fair bit of a sidewall there, so they're actually not as uncomfortable as you would think being on big 19-inch wheels, but beautifully finished in the matte black with the gloss black RS brake calipers and massive brakes on these new RS3s because they're extremely powerful cars. And then again, a nice little touch to have the RS on the wheel there, just above the valve as well. Again, Maxton design side skirts, and then this is where your carbon pack comes in. So gloss carbon fibre door mirrors, gloss carbon fibre side skirts down there, and then the Maxton kit just expands those side skirts even more. And this car's also fitted with some carbon fibre mud flaps just to protect the wheel arches. Gloss black window surrounds, privacy glass to the back, and then being a carbon black, you get the black painted roof as standard. So that's not a wrap, that is painted from factory, just to give it a really nice contrast. And if you have a look inside, RS drop lights on the floor, illuminated RS3 door entry guards, carbon fibre interior, and the new RS3 cockpit, which is a really cool place to sit. Audi's virtual cockpit, which is the best virtual cockpit on the market. And these nice RS honeycomb bucket style seats. Bang & Olufsen sound system. And we'll talk through some of the other interior options when we get around the driver's side. But as I mentioned, being a saloon, you've got a lot of space in the back, lots of legroom actually, considering the size of the car. And you can just see the condition of the car is just excellent. Just over 7,500 miles from new, so very low mileage for the age of the car, and it's just a really, really nice example throughout. And then coming around the back, again, the Maxton rear diffuser, so you've got these sort of side bits down here, and then the big diffuser across the back with these huge sort of strakes down it. It's a really good looking example. And then being an RS Audi car, you've got the infamous oval exhaust pipes there, perforated on the inside, and they're almost like a dark chrome finish on the pipes. A really good looking back end on this car. Carbon fibre spoiler, again, really nice feature to put on the back of the boot, and then being the carbon black, the black Audi badge and RS3 badge as per the front of the car as well. And if you have a look, a deep boot that goes a long way back, and you've got handles here to fold those middle row seats down if you need to do so. And then just some extra sort of storage underneath the boot floor there as well. Actually quite a big tray for extra storage under there. And very lightweight boot, as you would expect. And then I'll jump in the driver's side now and we'll talk you through some of the interior options on the car. So starting on the driver's door, obviously all electric windows as you would expect, and then power folding heated door mirrors as well. A boot release button down here so you can electronically release the boot from the driver's door, and then the Bang & Olufsen sound system, so you've got a nice badge there to tell you that that's fitted in the car. Keyless start, so just foot on the brake, push the start button and the car will fire into life. And so, as I mentioned at the start, they're really quick cars, these very powerful for a 2 litre. And then if I come to the home section, I'll just ignore that phone call. So as you can see from the phone call coming through the car has got wireless Apple CarPlay fitted, so you can switch between the Audi infotainment system and your wireless CarPlay very easily. The phone's just got to be anywhere near the car and it will connect. But starting in front of us here, the beautiful flat bottom, perforated leather, multi-function steering wheel with the aluminium gear shift paddles behind. Audi's steering wheels are a really nice wheel to hold, just a perfect size, and the flat bottom makes it really easy for access in and out of the car. Cruise control down on the stalk down there. Your lane departure warning and your matrix beams are controlled through the high beam switch on the left hand side of the steering column there. And then obviously all your auto wipers on the right hand side. Controls here to customize your virtual cockpit in front of you. So at the moment it's set on the rev counter. If I go across to the map, at the moment just on the left hand side, but you press the view button, you've got a full screen map there. Obviously in dark mode at the moment because we're indoors here. But very customizable and quite a nice setup. And if you push the RS button, it will switch to your RS1 and RS2 modes, and they will give you a sport display on the cockpit there with a different sort of rev counter setting, as you can see there. You can pop it back into normal, and then just your volume controls and telephone controls on the right hand side. And then whilst we're over here, if I go into the car section and bring up that drive select screen again, you'll see you've got your standard preset modes on the left hand side there, and then on the right hand side here you can customize your RS1 and RS2 modes, so different torque splitting available, drive system, suspension, steering, engine sound and the traction control, all fully customizable to 2 separate settings in the screen there. And if I pop the car into reverse, big reverse camera with your 360 degree parking sensor display on the left hand side. Car's auto fitted with park assist, which is what that logo is just down there. And if I pop it back into park, down here heated seats for the front passengers, 3 settings on both of those, and then your climate control, which is all customizable through that screen there. Down here again a shortcut for the drive select and a shortcut for your park assist. Start stop as you would expect, lots of storage, USB-C chargers. Down here extra storage in the cubby hole, 2 cup holders in the center, and Audi's new sort of gear selector, which I think is really nice, very easy to use. Buttons everywhere. I'll just push that button to turn the car off, jump outside and summarize for you. So as we touched on, just over 7,500 miles from new, Daytona Grey Pearl, carbon black with all of the carbon fiber exterior features and that Maxton design kit to give it that extra stance. It's a really good looking car. My name's Ben, I hope the video's helped. Thank you very much for watching.